You ever just take the time to sit down and think of your past? Maybe open an old photo album your mom's second cousin made, or open up a Nintendo DS and realize half the weird photos of you are 10 years old? You're probably nostalgic. Nostalgia is something every person will face. In my definition, it's when you miss something you liked or did, and know if you try to do it again, it will never rack up to what it used to be. Because, age is a thing. The World Wide Web has been slowly devouring the term nostalgic. Entire subreddits and YouTube channels dedicated to everything that makes you sad. I'm probably biased, but nostalgia gets to the point where it's not important to you anymore. I've noticed more and more kids have been using it to look cool to their peers. I was scrolling down TikTok, don't judge, and came across a few questionable videos.
Like and follow if you remember any of these songs.
I'm a gummy bear, yes, I'm a gummy bear. The duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man, wait a minute,
Whoopin' Gangnam Style, eh? Newsflash, just because it's old doesn't make it cool for it to be called nostalgic. I think the reason this hits me the wrong way is that it assumes people don't know whatever that thing is, and they could form some cool club of older kids to walk around school screaming how they watched the first episode of Dora the Explorer the first week it came out. What's considered nostalgic at that point? If we're going along those lines, then it's not even considered cool anymore. What's up, youngie youngerson? Bet you don't remember who these people are. Only kids who would know the most popular singers in the world would. I got a little heated there. I'm separating this video into two topics. Objects, or physical things that I used to love, and entertainment, which could include movies or games I used to play. From the years I've been alive, I've found myself overly curious in things that could basically break then and there. I remember riding my scooter around the driveway waiting for my dad to bring home what the greatest thing ever would be. I waited, and then found myself climbing a tree. A few hours later, it was getting ready to storm, so I went inside. On the table, sitting right slab in the middle, laid the very package that would change my life forever. It was rubber bands. The day before, I believed these things were making a hit at the school. If you didn't own rubber bands or slap bracelets, then you might as well leave the country. Of course, that started the era of me begging my mom to order useless items. The first week was these weird crystal balls that you could make yourself. Keep in mind, they weren't really balls and more of an art project. My cousin had come over to hang out, and while I was in the other room, I did something pretty dumb. We had trouble thinking of things to do. We had many fun ideas, but some of us were a little pickier than others, and I had seen a ball on the ground. I picked it up thinking how cool it would be to play catch, and this is how it played out.
Yo, what should we do, Liam? We could, skydive. We could go swimming. The possibilities are endless.
Hey guys! Catch this! I didn't know they were crystal. The second week, Pokemon cards and Skylanders, two things that were considered cool again. We started making a certain day of the week where we would either get 1, a Skylander, or 2, a mystery Pokemon pack. I looked forward to the week I could get the next Chinese special Mega EX to show off to the old man at the supermarket. After a few weeks of getting into Pokemon and Skylanders, I had quite a good collection saved up. Also, I'm opening my Pokemon here and I just realized if it wasn't for Pokemon, I wouldn't have appreciated art as much as I do. I mean, look at this! A freaking full art! Until one day, the craze wore off. My brother wasn't feeling so good, but I was already running down the stairs and ready to go to the store. I was able to convince my mom to go, so we drove up to Target and went in. The whole pretending like my brother wasn't sick kind of blew up in our faces. Or, yeah, in his face for that matter. Yeah, he threw up everywhere. Yeah, it was in the store.
From that day forward, my collection lays hidden in the back of the attic, waiting to be seen, waiting to be felt.
You know what else tickles my egos? Legos! I was introduced to Legos the day my brother came down with a $100 Harry Potter Lego set, and notifying me,
if you touch my Lego set, trust me, I will find you.
Okay.
The appeal about Legos to me was the amount of creativity you could have, the amount of things you could build were limitless. So of course, me and my brother used it to practice trying to become a millionaire. My brother took over one room and me the other. We left a piece of paper on the front of the door noting if we were opened or closed. He would set the timer and we were off. I started grabbing all the Legos I could and organizing them into 5 different categories. We got clothes, weapons, heads, characters, and furry costumes. Coins. From there, we would have our little brother be a customer, and we were racking up the dough. When the timer stopped, we would all come to the same room and decide who made the most money and had the cooler shop.
Sorry, May. He wins.
One eternity later.
I stepped on a Lego! I stepped on a Lego! Ah!
Good.
Mini Jeep, gym scooters, parachute, Where's Waldo, Dire Wimpy Kid, I Spy books, Bop It, Build-A-Bear, Fart Putty, and whatever this thing is.